Hi grade 7s, I'm so sorry that I can't be here with you again, but I have a cold and I'm just being on the cautious side of things as we should be these days, so I will be back soon and I hope you're all well. So let's take a look at lesson 4, order of operations with decimals. When solving problems with multiple operations, you want to follow BEDMAS. Now, many of you have heard of BEDMAS before, and I've used it before in previous grades. So when you're at order of operations, you're following first brackets, then exponents, then divide, and then M is for multiply, A for add, and S for subtract. Everybody, you should take a minute to copy this down so you have this in your notes, okay? Alrighty, let's look at an example together. So 25 plus 5 in brackets times 3 minus 13. If you're ever uncertain of which order to follow, you can always refer to BEDMAS. So again, that's why this is very important to have memorized as well as written in your notebook to start out. So the first one is, are there brackets? Well, there sure are. 25 plus 5 is 30. Okay, so 30 times 3 minus 13. And we don't have any exponents. And next, divide or multiply. And those can go in either order. And yes, so we do have to multiply 30 by 30. So 30 by 30 is 90. And now 90 minus 13 equals 77. Okay? Now, let's look at this problem. So it's actually 12 plus 34 multiplied by 2 divided by 2. So let's look at our BEDMAS diagram. We don't have any brackets. We don't have any exponents. Well, divide and multiply. Yes, we do. And we can start with divide or multiply. Doesn't matter. So let's just say we start with 34 multiplied by 2. 34 multiplied by 2 would be 68. Okay. Now we would divide. 68 divided by 2 would be 34. Looking at this, you may see that 2 divided by 2 would be 1, and we'd multiply by that by 34 after, and we get the same answer. So play around with that. All right, we've done our division and our multiplication, and now we don't need to subtract, but we need to add. So 12 plus 34 is the grand total of 46. Okay, let's look at example number 3. When we add decimals in the mix, the rules for BEDMAS do not change. So we have 5.9 minus 5.3 in brackets times 7.2 plus 1.4. Okay, so we can go ahead and look at BEDMAS and do brackets first. We don't multiply first because we have something in brackets. So 5.9 minus 5.3 is 0.6. So 0.6 times 7.2 plus 1.4. Now, 0.6 times 7.2 would be next because we multiply. And just to check it off, we don't have any exponents and we don't need to divide. So we can multiply 6.6 times 7.2 and we get 4.32. Okay, so 4.32 now plus 1.4 equals 572. All right, amazing grade 7s. Let's look at example 4. And if you'd like to pause the video and do this one on your own, please feel free. So we have 4.2 divided by 0.6 minus 5.3 plus 10.8. So let's look at the BEDMAS chart. We don't have anything in brackets. We don't have exponents. So let's divide and or multiply. But in this case, we're just dividing. So 4.2 divided by 0.6. Now, on the side somewhere, you would want to set up your long division or on a separate piece of paper. And so 4.2 divided by 0.6 equals 7, okay? And then now we're missing the other part of it, which is 7 minus 5.3 plus 10.8, okay? And so for add and subtract, we can do it in either order. So 7.53 equals 1.7, and then 1.7 plus 10.8 equals 12.5. All right, grade 7s, it's only been one day, and I miss you all, or 2 days, very much. But I hope that you're all well, and like I said, I'll see you very soon. Today, you're going to work on 3.6 in your workbooks, pages 64 to 65. And remember, whenever it's order of operations with decimals or without, always follow BEDMAS. Okay, have an awesome day, everybody. See you soon.